Alrighty guys, we're back for some mono red aggro, and this is an alchemy build, but don't worry, our standard decks aren't going anywhere. I just want to sprinkle some alchemy videos here and there, especially when new cards come out. So let's go over the deck list, then hop into some normal play mode. But first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Redcat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. So guys, we got 4 Artillery Enthusiasts. Now this card is sweet and I love the artwork too. It's so colorful. 1-drop 1/1. Modified creatures you control have menace. Woo, buddy. I love that already. Okay, but then when Artillery Enthusiast enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, seek a card with mana value equal to that card's mana value. So at first glance, it doesn't sound like that good, right? But then the more you think about it, that second ability actually sounds terrific, right? If you need to, you could discard like a mountain to thin out your deck, or maybe you're looking for like a Den of the Bugbear or something, or like maybe later in the game, the Den of the Bugbear is going to come down tapped, but you don't want it to come down tapped, and you can actually do something spicy on your turn, but it's limiting you. You could drop this and, you know, discard the Den of the Bugbear and hopefully get a mountain so you can actually play that out, right? There's like a lot you could do with that, but then of course you don't have to discard your land. You could discard like another Artillery Enthusiast and look for another 1-drop. Maybe you're looking for like a Fireblade Charger or a Rabbit Battery or something like that, right? Yeah, this card's sweet and it's a similar concept. Like maybe you just don't want the Forgeborn Phoenix in your hand and you would rather have like a Reckless Stormseeker. Maybe the Stormseeker, maybe the haste off the Stormseeker would actually let you win the game or something like that turn and you're looking for it. Yeah, there's a lot that this card could do. It's freaking sweet, guys. So we got 4 Fireblade Chargers, 4 Kumano faces Kakkazans, and 4 Rabbit Batteries, super spicy 1-drops. We have 4 Foundry Beetles, another new card. 2-drop 2/2, first strike, nice. Equipped creature has first strike, it's okay. Reconfigure for 1, okay. Like that's not bad. It could help us modify a creature, and first strike, you know, is pretty good. But at the beginning of your upkeep, a random artifact in your hand perpetually gains this spell costs 1 less to cast. That's sweet, guys. Dang. Now you can hit other Foundry Beetles in your hand, and all of a sudden it's not a 2-drop 2/2 first strike. Now it's a 1-drop 2/2 first strike, right? And then there's tons of other artifacts to hit in the deck as well. Well, not tons, but there's plenty, I would say. Yeah, we got 4 Lizard Blades. That's a card that can that Foundry Beetle can hit, right? We have 4 Bellowsbreath Ogres, another one that Foundry Beetle could make a cost less, which is sweet. So it's a 3-drop 3/3, starting intensity 1. When Bellowsbreath Ogre attacks, it deals damage equal to its intensity to any target. Any target. Oh, that's so good. Then perpetually increase its intensity by 1. You know, there's sometimes a card comes out and it just has the biggest target on its back, and this is one of them. Because this card could run away with the game really, really fast. So the opponent's going to try to kill it as soon as possible, right? The intensity is sweet. That like cards like Fading Hope, you know, this perpetually gains intensity. So as it's gaining that and as it's doing damage, Fading Hope just doesn't do a lot here, especially when you can give Bellowsbreath haste with like Reckless Stormseeker or Rabbit Battery. So we got a couple Stormseekers in here. We got a couple Forgeborn Phoenixes as well. And I'm not convinced by this card, guys. I don't know if it's I don't even know if it's worth being in here, but I want to play with it. So it's a 3-drop 2/2 flying, reconfigure for 1. So equipped creature has flying. Okay, that could help us get some damage through, which could be handy, right? Whenever the Phoenix or equipped creature dies, it perpetually gains. Whenever an equipped creature you control deals combat damage to a player or a planeswalker, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So that could do a whole lot, and it sounds really good. I'm just not convinced yet. I gotta see it actually play out to say, okay, yeah, this is actually a great card, right? Until then, I'm on the fence about this one, but we'll see. We got 4 Thundering Raiju on the top end. Of course, the amount of things that help us modify creatures in the deck And then, of course, this helps us modify. The counters on this are sweet. The extra damage on this is sweet. Just everything's sweet about Raiju. Then we got 3 Den of the Bugbear and a Crucible of Defiance, 24 total land. Pretty sweet, guys. Let's go hop into some normal play mode and have fun with this, huh? Okay, so we go first. That's awesome. This is a pretty good hand. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this. So we're going to go right into Den of the Bugbear, and we're going to go Rabbit Battery instead of the Artillery Enthusiast. Okay. So this is a perfect example of Artillery Enthusiast really wants to thin out the deck here. We got plenty of land for the rest of the game. That being said, we're going to take advantage of actually getting Lizard Blades down this turn. Get that swing in. Now, something we could have done is Enthusiast, thin out the deck by discarding a Mountain, waiting till we had the 3 mana next turn, and then we go Lizard Blades, equip it with the battery, and then double strike swing. But I don't think that was actually the play. Okay, so Jwari Disruption could be open. It does look like we're up against some control for our first match. So we're going to go Mountain. We're going to go... Let's start with an attack, guys. I was thinking, like, do we go Enthusiast and Foundry Beetle? But nah, I think 4 damage here is pretty valuable. Okay, so Fading Hope. Okay. So we could play the other Lizard Blades, or... I think it's Foundry Beetle, because if it survives, Lizard Blades becomes 1 mana. And let's not regret not playing Artillery Enthusiast, so we don't want to see a land off the top here. Faithful Mending. Okay. So yeah, some classic like Esper Control or something along those lines, right? Okay, Lizard Blades. Okay, sweet. Okay. Wow. How do I... What do I want to do here? We have plenty of mana. So we're going to start with... Yeah, but if we reconfigure everything into 1, it might be better. No. We're not going to get a board wipe yet. That's what I think. So we're going to ditch the Mountain and see what we hit. Okay, and then we're going to play the other Mountain. So yeah, thinning the deck there is really good, isn't it? So we're going to go Lizard Blades. And then I'm going to reconfigure this into the Blades. Pretty sweet, right? And we are going to reconfigure this in case there is a board. Wait. I'd rather swing. I'd rather swing. Oh wait, reconfigure. You don't have to tap it. I can reconfigure it after. Oh, that's so good. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's like I haven't played with reconfigure before. Okay, Surge, Hacker, Mech. Okay. So, double strike is gone there, but... Okay, enough land, bro. What the heck? So, we're gonna ditch the Mountain. Or we could power up Den. Yeah, the only reason Foundry Beetle's here doing 1 less damage is because we don't want to lose all of our creatures. I think powering up Den is pretty good, actually. Keep the Crucible of Defiance back. Watch all this land just actually be good, right? I was double checking something there. Yeah, so that's a good amount of damage, and Den of the Bugbear might be enough. So like, okay, Wandering Emperor probably hits. See that? See, we just get our Foundry Beetle back, which is so good. So good. Oh, Thundering Raiju. Hello, buddy. Hi there. Okay. How do I want to do this? It's gonna look like this, right? Oh, GG opponent, wow. There was a lot of value there, and that was my first time playing with the deck, and there were like a lot of little decisions to make throughout the whole thing, but that worked out really nicely. All right, let's hop into the next one. Okay, opponent goes first here, and this is another keepable hand. Very nice, actually. Okay, another mountain. So we're gonna go Den of the Bugbear. And it is worth going Kumano here first, rather than thinning the deck. Maybe I'm putting too much weight onto the fact that this thins the deck, right? But I don't think so, honestly. I think that's a huge thing to consider all the time. Okay, I don't know what we're playing against, but it might be like with the expert, it might be like a mono black discard or maybe even mono black aggro. I doubt that, but we'll see. So we're gonna go mountain. We're gonna go let's go enthusiast. I doubt there's a meat hook for one next turn. We're gonna thin this out and get the rabbit battery down. No attacks. Right. Especially since this came in with a counter. I don't think... Okay, eye twitch. Yep, no blocks. Okay. Another land. Wow. Okay, so like we have a couple options here. Like we could prevent a double block into the enthusiast. I think it's set up, right? No, because then a meat hook for 2 is way too powerful. That's one of the problem with Forgeborn. So you gotta have 4 mana to actually reconfigure it here. So we're gonna go into the Artillery Enthusiast. Oh, we could have given Menace to both of them. Oh, it doesn't matter. They still would have double blocked one or the other. Yeah, so it was hold one back because a double block here is really bad for us. So we'll do that. And then end turn. Okay. Yeah, don't forget, like if you equip the rabbit battery, like this would have had Menace as well, but then this would have been a 2/2 Menace, this would have been a 3/3 Menace, so it still would have been a block into the Enthusiast then. Okay, so they go ahead and go for the Deadly Dispute. They have 4 open mana here. Okay, still got 3. End up passing. Okay, so it could be a double block into the Etching now with the eye twitch, but the thing there is, I don't know what happens with the Etching. So combat damage to a player or planeswalker, return this card from your battlefield, or from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. So I'm pretty sure it comes back as the Kumano faces Kakkazan and not the Etching, which sounds freaking sweet. Let's do it. Reconfigure. But this is going to be a full swing because taking out 2 eye twitch with the Artillery Enthusiast. Okay, so they take it down to 11. This is huge because if they wipe our board right now, we still have like so much established. Yeah, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. And then we get the Forgeborn ability here too. Oh, very nice opponent. Nice. So mountain. We obviously want to keep the Foundry Beetle because we can give it haste next turn. Yeah, lucky us getting mountains. How about it? Right, so does the Etching now has the ability attached to it, which is so cool. So Fireblade Charger is pretty good. How do we want to do this? Do we want to dish it all out, or do we want to consider just reconfiguring everything into the Charger? I think that totally works. Reconfigure. Reconfigure. It's just a 2/2 flyer right now. But then we get the etching back. That's sweet. I love it. Because now if they kill the Fireblade Charger, we still have 2 creatures next turn. And we get that 2 damage potentially, right? Yeah, I like it. Okay, Environmental Sciences. Ah, gaining 2 life. That's annoying. Okay. They got the Exile, so no damage for us. But again, we still got 2 creatures here, man. It's no joke. Okay, Den of the Bugbear coming in tapped, so we can't just power up our other den yet. But next turn... So it's going to go into the Foundry Beetle. Reconfigure. This is sweet, guys. Holy cow. Reconfigure. Yeah, it's a good thing that they exiled the Fireblade Charger, right? Because the Phoenix would have been bringing back the Charger again. Okay, maybe the Phoenix is better than I thought. Oh, they got rid of our etching. That's really good. So this is just Den of the Bugbear. Oh, GG opponent. GG. Wow, the deck is powerful so far. And maybe I underestimated the Forgeborn Phoenix a little bit, but we'll see, right? Okay, opponent goes first, and this is actually a pretty bad hand. I think this is a mulligan. It's too slow. The opponent's going first. Might be like a mono white or something. So yeah, let's try to find a faster hand here. Much better. We're gonna send a land because we do see too much land in the deck so far. Watch me not draw any land now, though. Okay, Usher of the Fallen. And this is gonna be right into the Kumano. And probably Foundry Beetle. Like a 3/3 first strike is no joke, but then like it potentially makes our Lizard Blades cost less. So yeah, like Lizard Blades for 1 next turn, especially if we top deck a land, is insane. Foundry Beetle's a great blocker here too. Opponent's deck is scary though. A deck like that can pop off really fast. But also, generally speaking, we don't have to worry about too many 3 mana, a Show of Confidence to get a counter and swing in there. Yeah, no blocks. Anyways, yeah, like Brutal Cathar and Skyclave Apparition, I don't think this type of deck runs a whole lot of those, so... Okay, so Lizard Blades or Rabbit Battery. Yeah, no third mana here. I think it's going to be Lizard Blades and Fireblade Charger. And I think this is totally a swing, as I do think we can outrace the opponent here. I don't think we swing with the Kumano though, because it still blocks pretty well. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. I would love to see a land off the top, but if not, that's okay. Oh, it hit the Rabbit Battery instead of the Ogre. That's funny, man. GG. Ah, that would have been sweet. Okay. Either way, Bellowsbreath can come down here. Or we can give double strike to something and just drop the battery. I think that's okay too, because I think it's the same concept here. We can totally outrace the opponent, as long as we have some chump blockers and whatnot. Is this a full swing? Rabbit Battery can chump? No, we probably want the Fireblade as our blocker. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm down. So we get rid of the Student's Advocate here. We still have our double strike, and we get our Rabbit Battery down. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Bro, Foundry Beetle making the Bellowsbreath 1 less, and then we just attach the Rabbit Battery to it next turn. This is insane. It's really fun. It's too bad Alchemy is still pretty expensive. Ooh, Thundering Raiju. Pretty expensive on the wild cards, I should say. Okay. Yeah, because it's like one of those things where it'd be awesome if it was cheaper so more people could experience these awesome cards, you know? Like, honestly, the digital-only cards are so cool. This sweet... Yeah, we're saving the Raiju. And... Oh! Opponent said that enough is enough. Darn it, we didn't get to play with our Bellowsbreath yet. GG. I mean, hey, we're doing really good right now, though, so getting my daily wins in. Let's hop into another one. Okay, opponent goes first, and this is a good hand. Very, very good now. Holy cow. Guys, Kumano faces Kakkazan into Foundry Beetle has proven to be a really, really good 1 and 2. Because, I mean, honestly, Kumano into any 2-drop that is a first strike is really good. But then, like, Foundry Beetle just makes your other artifacts cheaper in your hand. Like, that's nasty, you know? Please don't be Jwari. Please don't be Jwari. Whew. Okay, because we don't know what the opponent's playing. The number of times Jwari Disruption has disrupted me. Old Rutstein, or Rutstein? Okay, that's sweet. Okay. Okay. That's cool. So Enthusiast could potentially grab us a den if we wanted to. Raiju, couple Chargers. Wow, lots going on here. Let's go with sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. Okay. Oh, that's a treasure. Oh. That's a really cool treasure art that I've never seen. So we're gonna go into the Rabbit Battery, and we're gonna go into Charger, and then give Charger haste, and then full swing here, because so 4 damage goes through, and now if we draw a land, Thundering Raiju can ping 2 to the face as we put another counter on one of these, and that's just a really... Okay, yeah, hit the Foundry Beetle probably. Nice, nice. Binding of the Old Gods could be a lot. Okay. I kind of forgot that, yeah, it's stuff like Binding of the Old Gods, search your library for a forest card. That can totally search for the woodland, right? Yeah, because it says Swamp Forest. I think that's how that works. Okay, Lizard Blades. So it's going to be, we could search for another 2-drop. We could go... Let's go give our card Menace here, and we're going to go ahead and decline this. Because I do think, well, I think it might be Lizard Blades. We don't know if there's actually going to be a board wipe in their deck. It would be devastating if there was, though. Alright, it's going to be the Fireblade Charger then. I am going to play around a Meat Hook, so... Let's see. Let's see what the opponent is rocking. Hey, Old Rutstein seems like a pretty sweet card. When the opponent doesn't just remove it right away, right? Like, we don't have removal for this. We're just straight up aggro, hit the face. And it's been working so far, but against a mid-range build like this, we're gonna have a little bit of trouble squeezing that damage through. Ooh, Hall of the Storm Giants is getting ready to power up there. Okay, Kumano. Darn, yeah, no land here is pretty rough. It's gonna be the Kumano. We still have to fear like a Meat Hook, I'd say. A double block into the Etching. A double block into the Charger. They don't know what's in our hand. This is a full swing, as the opponent is about to have, they're going to start to run away with it here, for sure. So, it's a full swing to kind of get it so that way... Okay, that works. We'll ping face. Do we continue to play around the meat hook? Okay, we're probably going to lose our Raiju next turn. Unless we play this, then a meat hook could drop. Alright guys, I'm going to try it. Lizard Blades is going to go onto the board. Watch us play around it for those that first turn, and then just immediately our board gets eaten by it. We'll see. They got plenty of mana here. 3 cards unknown. Opponent's deck is scary, man. This is scary. And look at all the value they're getting from this, too. Really cool. So they could keep the Hall of the Storm Giants open. Because if they do meat hook, which I think if they had it, it would be no question here. Okay, so Raiju's out of here, as expected. Expected if they didn't meat hook. Whoa! That is a lot in one turn. Yeah, having 9 mana is no joke, right? So Binding of the Old Gods can totally come back here and gobble up. They probably want to hit the... Yeah, Lizard Blades. GG. Right, so this is not looking good, but we got the Kumano, which hits the Tamiyo as well. So that's pretty good. Okay. What the heck are we supposed to do here, guys? I think we still attack. This is the same exact concept. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have Menace right now. When I don't even have the card that gives it Menace. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, well, I mean, there's there is a good reason, I guess, if the opponent decided, I don't know, we should have attacked before playing this out, because maybe they would have thought like, oh, I have removal in hand. But my brain totally thought that there was that had Menace, so that's funny though. Soul Transfer, getting the Tamiyo back, wow, and then drawing a land now. Oh, guys, yeah, I don't think we have this one, and I totally want to play another match too, so I'm not going to take too long. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go one more draw. It's not worth swinging here. So pass turn. We did get the opponent down to 8. But the Tamiyo hitting the binding that's so valuable. Holy cow. And then their old Retstein here, getting them a ton of goodies this whole time. So cool. Just wow. What gave this Death Touch, by the way? Oh, the binding. And then same concept. They oh no, they don't have another binding. Yeah, tap it down, doesn't untap. Den of the Bugbear. I think it's over, guys. Let's go ahead. Man, I'm hesitant to say it's over, but they can tap this down indefinitely. And then whatever I put the rabbit battery on. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. Yeah, it's so... I don't want to. I cling on to hope. I don't know if there's anything in the deck that we could do. Any powerful creature they can infinitely tap down. Tons of removal in the deck. Yeah, good game. Let's go actually get another match in. All right, opponent goes first here. This is a good hand. We got a 1, we got a 2, we got a 3. Like, yeah, this is good, man. Especially since we can send a mountain turn 1 and maybe get a Den of the Bugbear for turn 2. It probably just... Oh, okay. Okay, it doesn't hit anything. Whew! I got scared. They saw our hand here though, so okay. Mountain Enthusiast. We could actually send a second Foundry Beetle, but I don't think we do that. It's thinned the deck here, which is completely fine. Even if we didn't want to thin it because we wanted to see the fourth for Thundering Raiju, we'll send the Raiju. Discard an additional card. Decline. This new card's insane, by the way. This card, Undercity Plunder, I have some really cool Alchemy builds to show you this time round, and Undercity Plunder is insane because they get value from this, which is, it's just so good. Okay, Foundry Beetle. Swing for 1. Very scary. Looks like mono black discard, which is terrifying, guys, especially since, hey, they took my Enthusiast. I guess it's a good thing it didn't grab something better, right? So they decide to not use its ability. Sap Vitality, nice, nice. Mono black aggro then with a Sap Vitality, it could be just mono black aggro. Yeah, we're gonna go right into the Reckless Stormseeker, and this is it still a full swing even though this trades? I don't think so. We have tons of ways to give our cards, or to modify our cards. So it's much more valuable for us, whereas to them it's just a blocker. Another Sap Vitality. Oh no. Opponent is picking us apart right now, but it's not over. Bellowsbreath. Oh man, that would have been so good with the Stormseeker on the board. Dang. I'm feeling like they're gonna have another answer to the Bellowsbreath. But if I play anything else, I don't want to have to discard these cards, you know? I don't want to have to discard the Bellowsbreath. So I'm gonna play it. See, there's a couple lines of play there, right? Like we could go Foundry Beetle into Lizard Blades and hold the Bellowsbreath back. And then Foundry Beetle makes Bellowsbreath cost 1 less next turn, so it costs 2 mana, which would then let us equip the Lizard Blades next turn too. The reason I didn't do that is because of how much discard they had at the beginning. We don't know if we were just going to end up discarding the Bellowsbreath and then just having 2 other creatures out here. Either way, Biting Palm Ninja with their Menace over there. So this is definitely a Lizard Blades. This is an equip with the Lizard Blades. I don't think the Double Strike actually increases this. So we're going to ping the Enthusiast. So yeah, the Double Strike doesn't activate the intensity twice, but it's still a Double Strike freaking Ogre, you know what I mean? So that's pretty sweet. That's so cool. Like the way it pairs with the Enthusiast here, getting the Menace Double Strike. I don't think I've ever seen Menace and Double Strike on a card before, honestly. Oh, nice. Nice. We might just win though next turn. Yeah. Cuz the intensity, okay, we're going to hit for 2 and then we have 9 damage. So we don't have it here. Cuz Foundry Beetle doesn't have haste, but we're still going to reconfigure it onto the artillery. This is still a swing. And do we ping? So yeah, we have 9 damage total. I think we ping their Moon Sage and just hit for 7. Right? I think that's fine. End turn, and it's looking pretty good for us, but you never know. They could totally just blow up our board and then blow it up again somehow. Invoke Despair, sacrifice a creature. Artillery Enthusiast. But yeah, we got plenty. They actually, that cost all their mana. Dang. Yeah, that's expensive. That's expensive. Yeah, GG opponent. Wow. Good game. Okay, 80% total win rate in the deck. That is really good, guys. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt as we're not in ranked. But, you know, that doesn't matter. We had tons of fun today. Alrighty, guys, here's the deck list again, and it is super spicy, really fun. Reconfigure is so powerful, and the cards in this deck are like, okay, a couple standout things real quick. Foundry Beetle is way better than I thought. Forgeborn Phoenix is actually pretty decent, right? I think I underestimated it right out the gate, but the match that we saw it in was, yeah, it was actually really good. Bellowsbreath seems super spicy. But like I said, still has a large target on its back too. Artillery Enthusiast is so good, guys. Holy cow, the new Alchemy cards, especially for this deck, seem really, really powerful. And yeah, holy cow, was it fun too? Just a whole lot of fun to be had with this whole like modified business, right? Like we just did that Boros deck this week, which was literally the most fun I've had with the deck since Neon Dynasty. And then this one was really, really fun too. Dang, okay, wow. Yeah, so I got another Alchemy video planned for tomorrow. Then we'll probably return to Standard throughout the week. I don't know, am I going to do Alchemy on the weekends? I haven't really decided yet. I do want to play majority Standard with Alchemy sprinkled in there. So yeah, I haven't made any decisions yet. But hey, if you made it this far into the video, you guys are champions, and I appreciate you so, so much because, yeah, watching the video all the way through really helps out the channel, so thank you guys. Hey, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I'm taken aback by how much fun I had again, but yeah. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.